Hello, audio check. Anyone there? How come my desktop audio? Oh, here we go. Uh, let's change my headphones to. Oh, because it's not plugged in. That's why. Okay, let's fix that. Uh, no, no, no. That's the output. You don't. Okay, we are up. Um, and now, let's. Why is my microphone so low? Let's go to my sound settings. Hello. Set default. Why is this not? Hello. Hello. Hmm. Oh, it's at a 50% volume? No wonder. Alright. Now we can get rid of this boost. 0. Close. Is that better? Oh, that's much better. Much, much better. Okay. Woo! Although now I can hear background noise. 5 decibels. Let's turn this off briefly. Hello. Mm, sounds. Volume mixer. Okay, let me see. Yep, that's still background noise. Let's lower it more. No. Hmm. I'll just keep it at -5. Okay. Ooh, enhancements. Hello. Ooh. Let's turn it back up to 0 decibels. Apparently there's no noise now, right? I changed the setting in the driver. How does it sound? How does it sound? How does it sound? Hello. Yes. 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 I ate bacon for breakfast today. I ate bacon for breakfast today. I ate bacon for breakfast today. Okay, there we go. Alright.
For some awesome goals.
Let's go into some 1v1. Oh damn, a master.
May Raja Gal light the path to victory. You have not enough minerals.
Okay,
Put your harvesters to work.
The plan is to get some burrow roaches.
Your mineral reserves are insufficient. You have not enough minerals. Your mineral reserves are insufficient.
Oh, what's the plan after burrow roaches? Well, if he has void
You
rays,
have
then
not
I'll
enough
probably have to go
minerals.
hydralisks.
Put your harvesters to work.
Uh,
You have not enough minerals.
okay, burrow
Your
roach
mineral
time.
reserves are insufficient. You have not enough your brood in combat.
What?
A new queen is ready.
Yeah, okay, burrow roach time.
The enemy assaults your hive cluster. You have not enough minerals. Put your harvesters to work.
And then...
Your brood descends upon the enemy. Insufficient energy. Your forces, your mineral reserves are insufficient. You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. Put your harvesters to work. Your brood descends upon the enemy. And your hive cluster.
let's see. I want one of these.
Try placing that on creep. Your hive cluster is threatened. Your mineral reserves are insufficient. You have not enough minerals. Put your harvesters to work. You have not enough minerals.
There we go.
Your base is under attack. You have not enough minerals. Put your harvesters to work. A new queen. Unacceptable command.
Crap, that's a big loss.
Your mineral reserves are insufficient. You have not enough minerals.
There, 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 there.
You have not enough minerals.
Come on, there, okay. I know what's next. Dark Templar. I need drones.
You have not enough minerals. Put your harvesters to work.
I need burrow.
Your mineral reserves are insufficient.
What kind of build is this? There's no wall. Man, I
You
guess
have
I don't
not
need to
enough
go burrow
minerals.
roaches so I can go in your face, roaches.
You have not enough minerals. Put your harvesters to work. The enemy has engaged your brood in
Yeah, let me
combat.
just... What the heck is this? What am I gonna find back there? A fleet beacon? I don't know
You
why I
must
was
spawn
not,
additional
not
overlords.
scouting.
Ah, a new queen has emerged from your hive. Your brood is spread too thin. Spawn additional overlords.
What?
Evolution. You have not enough energy.
You know what? I don't think I need this. I should get this instead.
Your mineral reserves are insufficient.
What the heck
Your
is
brood
this?
requires additional overlords. You must spawn additional overlords. A new queen is ready. You have not
this
enough
guy is
minerals.
really new. I should not have taken this much
Your
effort.
forces are under attack.
Forming in with slow pylons.
You have not enough minerals. Put your harvesters to work. The enemy has engaged your brood in combat. Your brood has evolved. Your forces are under attack. You have not enough minerals. Put your harvesters to work. Your mineral reserves are insufficient.
Oh god, is this guy trying to expand? Okay, you guys get there, attack, and if you... And then...
Mineral field exhausted. Perhaps it's time. You have not enough minerals.
God damn it. Did I research the other one?
You've depleted a mineral cluster. Your brood is spread too thin. Spawn additional overlords. A mineral field has been depleted. Your brood descends upon the enemy. Evolution complete.
Okay, now they have it.
You've gathered all available. Your brood requires additional overlords. Evolution process successful.
Let's drag them away! And then... let's run away! And then... let's just, I don't know, make higher tier units. And
Your forces are under attack.
And then, let's grab 3 of these. And then, let's just
Your brood has evolved.
This is ridiculous. I should just move out and win. Oh, upgrades. Let me get those. Yep, let's max out and win. Even though it's not really necessary.
A mineral field has been depleted. The enemy has engaged your brood in combat. Morph location blocked. That command is unacceptable.
What? That's it? Wonder if you built... Only making gateway units.
Your brood descends upon the enemy's more. Glory to the Daylong.
Okay. Yeah, that was not a good match. Okay, how do we make this match less boring?
You have not enough minerals. Your mineral reserves are insufficient.
Well, let me make an overlord first. Okay, I'm making my overlord. And then what? And then I can go what? Eight swarm hosts. Vipers, early vipers. Oh, I need to pick one. Well, if I go Swarm Host, then he's just going to make the annoying Hellbat unit, which he makes anyway.
Your brood requires additional overlords.
So then what do I do instead? I don't know. I know. I'll make... Oh god, I need to end this early. Or else I just lose.
A new queen awaits your command. You have not enough minerals. Put your harvesters to work.
Put your harvesters to work. Let's get one of these. And then... Oh, there's a command center.
Your brood is spread too thin. Spawn additional overlords. A new queen is ready.
And then let's get this.
You've not enough energy. Insufficient energy.
And then let's start making Surflings. I don't know. Should we just do mass baneling?
That ability requires more energy. Evolution complete. You've not enough energy. Insufficient energy.
Yay, kill everything! No! Okay, let's make an infestation pit now. I don't have a lair. That's not good. And then,
Your brood descends upon the enemy. Your brood has developed a new mutation.
And
The enemy is exterminating your drones. The enemy has engaged your brood in combat.
then
Your forces are under attack. You've gathered all available. Your
okay,
brood descends
now
upon
let's
the enemy.
make one of
Queen
these.
awaits your command.
And then let's make more drones.
The enemy has engaged your brood in combat.
And then let's make one of these, and one of these, and one of these. And then let's make more of these. And then I need to find out what the heck he's doing. Oh, this grossness. Okay.
Mineral field exhausted. Perhaps it's time to consider a hidden base?
Oh, I have
Your
3,000
forces are under attack.
minerals. Typically when this happens, I lose.
Your brood is spread too thin. Spawn additional overlords. Your brood has evolved. You've depleted a mineral cluster. A new queen has emerged from your base is under attack. Your brood descends upon the enemy. A new queen awaits your command.
Oh,
Your
SCVs
hive
are
cluster
here.
is threatened. Your forces are under attack.
Alright. 3,000 minerals. That means I lose. And I guess that means I over allocated attention.
The enemy has engaged your brood in combat. That ability requires more energy.
Let's poop on the changelings. Okay, this is over. I've made too many workers. Well, and I guess I needed more larvae. Hello. Why are you playing on a different speaker? Wait, talk more. Why? Oh my god. Hold on. Let me change BattleNet's bad audio. Settings, voice chat. Set to high definition. Audio done. Talk again. Hello. Are you there? You are not there. Why are you not there? Oh, because you're on the digital output. Okay, let me change you again. Okay, there we go. Now I can hear you.
Good morning.
Good morning for real.
There you go. How'd you like that? I decided to do a one base timed attack into a follow up second tier tech up. In other words, once I started attacking, I wasn't gonna let you breathe while taking bases. No.
Well, that was more interesting. That was more realistic. So.
I mean, realistic how? You mean?
Realistic isn't. I
use in
see
Lagger.
that more often.
Yeah, it's
a
easier.
lot.
I know it's easier. Because if you don't know how to defend, then every player and their moms gets overwhelmed.
Well,
the difference here is I took my second base. I harassed you for a bit. Then I repelled your attack, and then once you lost enough Zerglings, I was like, okay, I haven't seen any gas units. I saw the swarm holes, and I was like, okay, time to push in. I'm not gonna let you harass. All the meanwhile, there was an army still behind this one. On its way.
Well, then. I guess the issue is that Zerglings don't take up resources.
But they do. You just need more larvae. And can I just say how much I hate how effective Lings are in the early game? My god, this is so fucking annoying. It's like you get Marauders, you get Siege Tanks, and it's like Lings. Lings counters all in the early game. But don't get me wrong, I think their value is quickly diminished return. Like it falls flat really quickly as soon as the other player techs up. But if it's low tier units versus low tier units, Zerglings dominate. Like you outspeed everything, you can mass a shitload of them, and it's like unless I have an overwhelming amount of them, it's like, oh god. It was difficult. It's a difficult fight. Alright, well anyway.
Yeah, no wonder I see them. That's the only unit I see in Grandmaster matches. Just Zerglings.
Well, it makes sense.
The Zerglings.
They're efficient.
No, that's it.
But they're efficient. But I'm saying they're efficient. Think about it this way. Yesterday, when I was watching the replay, I heard you sigh and complain that my fortress got up. And then I'm sitting here going, he's sitting here complaining and sighing because he's got 100 minerals worth of Zerglings that beat my 2 Marines and killed 4 SCVs.
What a surprise. I'm sighing about something that I don't like.
Well, yeah, but you killed I lost way more minerals. I lost 2 Marines, that's 300 minerals, and I lost 4 SCVs, that's another 200 minerals. I lost 300 minerals total to your 100, and then my fortress gets up and it's like, sigh. I'm like, I traded all that stuff against your 2 Lings, your 2 eggs of Lings. And I get it. I think it should be that way. I think that's the way that Zerg can take like dominance early in the game.
Adun Toridas.
Or win early or lose. That's
you guys definitely have
the
the
way.
Game advantage.
Now you understand.
What are we gonna do against these diamond players?
We're going to scout them first. And then we're gonna make an overlord and worry about tier 1 units. And we're gonna not worry about tier 2 units until we find their tier 1 buildings.
Probe on its way.
You have not enough. Put your harvesters to work.
And then, Protoss random. Fun.
Listen. The probe is missing.
The probe is cannon rushing. Yay! Forge first.
Already on my way. Go get some workers down there.
Getting 4
No,
workers.
I'm not gonna let the
Not getting workers down there.
Go.
What? What are you talking? What? You,
I
huh?
can't let him take the high ground. He was about to move
Okay,
his probe to the high ground.
okay. I interpreted
There's
your.
another probe. Kill it quickly. Oh god, the first can's about to finish. Get out of there.
The enemy assaults your hive.
No, I gotta close this off. You're too late, man. Get a queen over here.
Okay, you.
Get a queen over here quickly. I'm gonna have my marine.
How did he?
fight this off.
Spine crawler. God damn it. I interpreted your order incorrectly. It was,
Your mineral reserves are
or you said it
insufficient.
incorrectly.
Okay, well, ask questions next time. You can't blame me for you not understanding.
Your allies' base is under attack.
Oh my fucking god. Okay, give me a second. I need to either kill this thing and I need to zone out the probe trying to get in here.
A new queen has emerged from your hive cluster. The enemy has engaged your brood in combat.
There you go.
Zergling's coming.
Your ally has engaged the enemy.
You were like,
Focus,
bring some workers.
It's not over. I was, but you.
And
Your
then,
forces are under
It's
attack.
a time thing. I'll explain it later. I don't have time to explain it right now. Please focus. If we lose this wall, we're just gonna lose.
making
Your
more
brood requires
queens.
additional overlords. You have not enough minerals.
Making more spine
You must
crawlers.
place that on creep.
The probe got in.
Where's the
Kill
probe?
the probe. I already killed it. Help handle those lings.
Crap! I lost a queen.
Any help?
The enemy lays
I'm about to
siege
lose
to
all
your
my
allies'
workers,
base. Your ally requires your aid.
I'm about to lose my barracks. Okay, gonna have to open up the wall.
A new queen. Your brood descends upon the enemy. You have not enough minerals. Put your harvesters to work. Unacceptable command. Insufficient. The enemy is exterminating your drones. Your forces are under attack.
Making
You have not enough
roaches.
minerals. The enemy assaults your hive cluster. A new queen is ready. Your allies' base is in peril. Your brood is spread. The enemy lays siege to your allies' base. You must spawn. Your mineral reserves are insufficient. Your brood requires additional overlords.
Sending my forces to your other base. Never mind, you have a fortress.
Your allies' base is under attack.
He's gonna send Void Rays soon. In case you haven't figured it out.
A new queen awaits your command.
How would I have figured that out?
I don't know, cause this is the most boring generic strategy. in
That
fucking
command is
Lost
unacceptable.
Book. Oh look, Void Rays.
Okay, you said figured it out, but never mind.
The enemy has engaged your brood in combat.
What are you doing right now?
You must spawn additional
What's your plan?
overlords.
Sorry.
I am
Your
making
brood
drones
is spread too thin. Spawn additional overlords.
So
and
we're just gonna
protecting.
let that get stronger and stronger.
Your allies' base
We're gonna
I mean,
lose like
your
that.
brood descends upon
That's
the
gonna
enemy.
get exponentially stronger.
Ah, a new queen has emerged from your hive cluster. Your forces are under attack.
Well, I was trying to attack the front, but there are roaches on the field. So I'm making a lair now, and then I will make and
Your
then
allies' base descends upon the enemy.
well, I guess I have no choice but to make mass queens.
Your ally has entered the fray.
And a
Stand
Nidus
as
Worm.
one. Your base is under attack. Your ally's base is under attack. The enemy has engaged your brood in combat. You must spawn additional overlords.
Alright, my base is being attacked. I lost it.
Your brood descends upon the enemy. The enemy has engaged your brood. The enemy lays siege to your ally's base. You've gathered all available minerals from a cluster.
Yep, I lost another base. Okay.
The enemy assaults your drones. Your forces are under attack.
Where did my queens go? I had 3 queens. Where did they go? My 3 queens are gone.
Your hive cluster is threatened. Your brood descends upon the enemy. Mineral field exhausted. Perhaps it's time to consider a hidden base?
I don't even want to analyze that one. I think that's the strategy that Loco said gets you to Grandmaster very quickly.
What does being a retarded, cancerous douchebag? Yeah, I agree. Just go every fucking cheese in the book.
That wasn't every cheese. That was just Cannon Rush plus Void Rays win. Well, that wasn't. I mean, yeah. Apparently, you don't even need to do cannons. You just make a Stargate and a battery, and then you get the Grandmaster.
Yep. Hope every one of them gets cancer. Fucking dies a painful, slow death.
See, that's the wrong attitude. They're just taking the most rational approach to get the goal.
You have not enough minerals.
Oh my god. 1 barracks, 2 barracks, 3 barracks. Okay, I make roaches now. Hmm. Well, I think you should go mech to avoid fighting bio versus bio. Oops, I forgot to make a spawning pool.
That can only be morphed on creep.
Well, that's 20 seconds late. Um...
The enemy has engaged your brood in combat.
Bloody hell, I lost that. Oh,
Your brood is spread too thin. Spawn additional overlords. You must spawn additional overlords.
oh no, god damn it, I made the same mistake twice.
What mistake was that?
Overlord to the wrong position.
Your mineral reserves are insufficient. A new queen awaits your command.
I'm taking a 3rd base here.
You have not enough minerals. Put your harvesters to work.
And then, I sent 2 Zerglings. And then, I make... Well, I guess I should scout how many...
A new queen is ready.
Let me see. I need overlord speed. What's your plan?
You have not enough minerals. Put your harvesters to work.
Go bio. And hit them from the vents. And take a lot of bases.
Your brood requires additional overlords.
I like
You have not enough
the...
minerals.
Well, I hope we're not gonna see the all-marine strategy.
I think we're gonna lose.
Well, so far I don't see it. I am sending Overlord into their base now.
Your forces are under attack.
That's 1 orbital. There's a Marauder? Where's the Marauder?
There's a tech lab right there.
Uh-oh. Tech.
What?
There's the... Oh, there's the fusion port. Okay. Wonderful. But the starports are not making anything.
What? Yes, they are. Those 2 are producing. The lights
The
are
enemy has
blinking.
engaged your
Oh,
brood
now
in
they are.
combat.
He's gonna be sending 2 at a time.
Okay, corruptor building going up now. Since that's the hard counter.
Do you mind if I
A
counter the
mineral field
BCs?
has
Can you
been
counter the
depleted.
ground?
Oh. Okay. I'll just make roaches then.
Appreciate it.
Mineral field exhausted. Perhaps it's time to consider a hidden base? A new queen is ready.
Bases are gonna be here really soon. Hope you're ready with AA.
You've not enough energy.
BCs. They're moving out. I think they took that base. Can we send some lings over there?
Oh, I forgot to make that unit. Yeah, circling's coming out now. Oh, 5 medevacs on their way. I think they saw my base. Uh-oh, that's a problem.
Evolution complete.
Where did you see them? I'm still looking. There they are.
You've gathered all available. Your ally has engaged the enemy. Insufficient energy.
3 medevacs remaining. They're coming up the ramp. They're gonna hit your base.
That ability requires more energy. Your brood descends. Your ally has entered the fray. Stand as one.
One medevac remaining.
Your ally
medevacs
requires your
remaining.
aid. Your brood has evolved.
They're coming in from the south.
Your forces are under
Their armies are
attack.
gathering up right there.
I'm gonna aim for Ultralisks. Oh boy. Oh, this base is lost. I'm not even gonna bother.
Your drones are being slain.
I'm sending in reinforcements now.
Unless... No, that base is
Just, it
gone.
needs the time. Never mind, yeah. Let's fight it though. Here.
The enemy has engaged
we
your
can beat
brood
that
in
army.
combat.
We can beat that army. Let's go.
Your mutation is complete. By the gods.
There's siege tanks in the back.
One
Your
BC almost gone.
forces
The
are under
BCs are gone.
attack. Your ally has engaged the enemy. Your brood descends upon the enemy. Your forces are under attack.
Oh wait, I'm aiming for Ultralisks and then I make the... That doesn't make sense.
Another big push right there.
You've depleted a mineral
Man,
cluster.
I keep losing overseers. This sucks.
That ability requires more energy.
Well, they are pushing across the map.
I'm just gonna make mass
Your brood
roaches
is
then.
spread too thin. Spawn additional overlords.
Oh, and circlings. That would probably help.
Your brood descends upon the enemy. You must spawn additional. A mineral field has been depleted. Your brood requires additional. Your ally requires insufficient energy.
You ready? Cause that's a big army.
Your brood is spread too thin. Your brood requires additional overlords.
Damn it.
The enemy location to your
They found my
allies'
base.
Your brood is spread too thin. Spawn additional overlords.
I only have the stuff here.
Mineral field exhausted. Your ally has entered the
They're
fray.
coming in with everything
Stand
they
as
have.
one. Hidden base.
Where? Oh. Okay. I'm going.
You've not enough energy.
They're
Your
splitting their
ally
armies.
requires your aid.
I lost all my
Three more
roaches.
BCs. 3 more BCs remaining. 2 more remaining. 1 more.
You
One more.
must spawn additional overlords.
No BCs remaining. They're all dead.
Your ally's base is under attack.
Okay.
Your ally's base is in peril. That command is unacceptable.
I don't have any ground forces left. More coming soon. Where should we allocate? I'm gonna rally here.
Your ally has entered the fray. The enemy lays siege to your
Damn it, we
ally's
could
base.
really use some banelings.
They have no more vision.
Oh, they're okay.
Your ally's base is under attack.
Another of my base about to be assaulted.
Okay, moving
The enemy
forward.
has engaged your brood in combat. You've depleted a mineral cluster. Your ally's base is in peril. Your ally has engaged the enemy. Your ally requires your aid.
Okay. Let me see.
Your ally has engaged the enemy.
Backing up to your base.
Did you even?
I didn't.
You lost?
I
So we
lost.
didn't defend and we
Gathered all
lost.
available minerals from a cluster.
I just want to state the facts. I hope you understand. This means we're really behind.
Insufficient energy.
Well, I got rid of the BCs, so now we just need to deal with that ground army.
Your mineral reserves are in evolution complete. A mineral field has been depleted. Harvesters to work.
There's a lot of army coming in.
The enemy has engaged your brood in combat.
Go back to the fortress. Go back to the fortress. Go back to the fortress.
You have not enough minerals. Your mutation is complete. By the gods.
Okay, I guess I'm not running out of larva. Let me make the Broodlord building.
Broodlord?
Your ally has entered the fray. Stand as one. That ability requires your brood has developed a new mutation. You've harvested all the Vespene. Your forces are under attack. You've not enough energy. A new queen awaits your command.
They have battle cruisers again.
Depleted.
I'll deal with them, I guess. Coming in from behind. Help me deal with the bile, please.
Where's the bile?
Push in.
Push in.
Your ally has engaged
You
the
wanna?
enemy.
You don't want no more fortress? Turtling at the fortress?
Okay. That's fine.
Your brood requires additional overlords. You've depleted a mineral cluster.
Um.
I would like to kick them out of there, though.
Your
they're a
ally
little too
requires
close to
your
me.
aid.
Right.
Insufficient
Well,
energy. Your brood requires additional overlords.
The Brood Lord building is. Oh, they're moving. They're. Oh, wait, nope. Nope.
They're not gonna move. They're gonna move. They're not gonna move. I have too many siege things. They do
You've
have
not
the
enough energy.
Zaunaka Tower.
Your brood is spread. Your ally has entered the fray. Stand as one. Mineral field exhausted.
Just let me.
Perhaps it's time to consider
Another BC dead. More siege tanks incoming. Pushing in. Pushing in, push in.
your mutation.
Hey,
is complete.
move.
Your brood
Okay.
descends upon the enemy.
Pushing in.
Oops, I had an Ultralisk doing
They're
nothing.
almost up. They're about to die.
Engaged your
They're about to
brood in
lose. They're about to
combat.
lose everything.
Your ally
going in.
requires your aid.
They lost everything. They
You've
just
gathered
moved
all
against
available
a
minerals from the
heavily
cluster.
fortified fortress with surrounded by siege tanks.
Your mineral.
I lost everything too.
Your
Pretty sure
ally
they lost
has
more,
engaged
though.
the enemy.
Rebuild, please.
You have not enough. Put your harvesters to work.
Well, I have 60 larvae and no money. Woo! Finally! uh,
Mineral field exhausted. Perhaps it's time to consider a base.
Alright,
Your
well, we
forces
defeated
are
most
under
of their
attack.
armies, so. And they're building mass
That ability
starports over there.
requires more
A lot
energy.
of them.
okay, I'll go pee on them. No, that's not a good idea. That has a reactor on it.
They're going mass Vikings.
You've not enough energy.
Let me see.
That
Sounds
ability
like I
requires
should.
more energy. Your ally's base is under
They're
attack.
moving,
a
they're
good
moving,
idea?
they're pushing in on me. It's not a good idea to sit back and do nothing.
Your brood
I'm pushing
descends
forward.
upon the enemy. Your ally has entered the fray. A mineral. Stand as one. Your forces are under attack. You've depleted a mineral.
Well,
Your
no more
ally
brood lords for
base
me
is
then.
under attack.
They're touring the map.
Your brood descends upon the enemy. The enemy lays
I'll
siege
just
to
make
your ally
Ultralisks
has
and
engaged
that's
the
it.
enemy. You require more
Sorry,
Vespene
but you took
gas.
too much time to deal with that ground. I lost everything to the ground
Your
already.
ally has
4
entered the
times.
fray. Your ally's base is
Too
in peril.
much time. And you weren't being effective. I mean, in retrospect, I think Lurkers was probably the best move there. Because I had to switch to Siege Tank to help out your ground army, which meant then I didn't have enough to deal with the air anymore. I can't split my gas that much. Plus, in a really weird twist of fate, you ran out of money, but in a bad time and in a bad way. I think you ran out of money because you didn't have any. You weren't taking bases, right? How many bases were you on? Sorry, I didn't check.
3.
Yeah, there you go. I was on 6 at one point, and I was still going out of money. Cause I was losing a lot of army.
Yeah, you You weren't. I mean, you weren't communicating that.
Communicating what exactly? You say you're gonna go defend my base. You saw it die. Then you went, okay, I'm moving my army to the next base. You saw that die. Uh,
Yeah, you didn't say
I'm
you were
confused.
losing
What?
army. You said you were just losing bases.
It's okay. It's okay. Let's not. Let's not discuss this match either.
This match wasn't worth discussing, really.
I mean, here's the thing. What I was saying is I'm getting rid of the battle cruisers. You get rid of the ground. You didn't get rid of the ground, so we lose. Eventually, I had to start helping you, and that's that doesn't work out for both either of us. You might have switched to ultras, but the problem is that I think in order to make ultras effective, you really need a lot of them. Plus, they didn't have siege tanks, so I think Banes would have been another good option. I was just
They
so
had
busy
plenty
trying
of
to.
siege tanks.
Okay, well,
I saw 6.
I mean, considering it's 2 Terran, that didn't seem like a lot to me. But anyways, what do I know? Um, the point I'm trying to make is that I think I think me taking out the air didn't help us because then you got countered by the ground, and then you get countered by the ground means I get countered by the ground because Vikings can't shoot down. Now that could also be a criticism of my tech choice. I could have gone Cyclone instead of Viking, but I figured I can produce more Vikings than I can produce Cyclones, and they're cheaper by 25 gas. But more importantly, you can make Vikings off a reactor. You need a tech lab per Cyclone, which makes them even more expensive because I can produce less. What do you think?
Um, well, they did have more army than us at the end. And I assume that's because they had more income than you. But not by much.
I was taking bases, but I was trading with them to get rid of all the high-tech stuff so you could kill the ground. I was targeting medevacs so that you would fight bio without support. I was killing the Vikings, and of course I was killing the battle cruisers. From what I can see, like, the only time you had a competitive army was at 8:30, and from there your army was always smaller than everyone else's. Actually, that's not true. 15 minutes yours was we were all about the same. I slightly came out of that one okay, but I think I mean, the problem is every fight I lost the base. And losing a fight plus losing the base is a big loss.
I just forecasted that win chance at like 40% after that, but so I was surprised that you quit.
What are you talking about?
At the moment you quit, I thought our chances to win were still 40%.
They were 0.
They were 0.
I lost.
Why were they 0? Did you lose it?
On the
All
on
your
the top
army?
right, on the top, yes, and on the top right, I lost 3 more bases. It
So
comes
you
down to
lost
this,
5
Andrew.
command centers in total?
6.
Okay, I didn't have this information.
Which I'm surprised because you were the one helping me defend them. That's why
I
I'm
only
kind of.
saw 2 of them die, not
Okay.
6.
Which is that? Well, I guess my. I I'm. What? I have no words for the fact that you're not paying attention to the map. I had the whole top right side mine, and they showed up and they tore the map, and my army was busy helping you defend against the ground. That's why I couldn't afford. Like that's why I was having trouble because I was teching up in air, and then suddenly I found myself building siege tanks. I saw your army was puny. Well, compared to what they had, they just had a lot of ground. Plus, we had like no AOE unit from you, except the
So
ultras.
I
But the ultras, you know, huh?
so it was a mistake to go ultraless because they come out too late. Great.
Yes. I think the correct answer would have been lurkers, uh, infestors. You could have gone hydras. Could have gone. Would have gone Stormhost, but I guess maybe even Stormhost would. I don't know. Probably not. Probably not because Stormhost. I mean, if they kill your locusts and then they push in, we're screwed. But you could have gone mass Banes. I mean, they were all stuck at a choke point. It's that the same choke point that would have helped you kill them with Banes was the same choke point that worked against you with your ultras.
What are you talking about, the ramp to the tower?
Yes, sir.
That that map that ramp is like 10 wide.
I get it. But they have the Zaunaga tower, which means they have vision and they have range, so they're gonna be clobbering you before you even get up
How is
that
that a
ramp.
choke point?
Uh, Again, they have air support. They have the siege tanks in the back. You're essentially just gonna hit a giant meat shield of DPS, and only up to 4 ultras at a time are gonna be able to pierce that. You have 2 armies worth of bio, air, and mech. In other words, if it was smaller army supply, that would not be a choke point. But the fact that the armies were so big, choke point. In short, if they didn't have that much supply, then your 4 ultras would have been fine. Like if it was even 1 player. But you had 2 players worth of armies. 4 ultras is not enough. You need like a good engagement place for your ultras would have been the middle of the map between the Zaunaga towers, because then 6 of your ultras can engage instead of 4. We've won a lot of fights in that map by me holding on to that choke point at the high ground. It's the ramp plus the Zaunaga tower that we lost. They had full vision of our army, full vision of our movement, and more importantly, I mean, you can't surround them. You get me?
I'm not used to thinking in scales that large.
It's okay. But I'm just trying to explain it to you, I guess. Like, I think you would have been okay had you engaged into 1 army, but again, I'm not saying it was your choice. They kind of attacked us, but you engaged into 2 full armies, air, ground, siege. Yeah, the chances were like low. And even after we got out of that fight, just barely, I lost the base, and it's like, well, that's game over.
So despite losing 6 command centers, how did you have a higher resource collection rate at the end of the game?
Because it was momentarily. I mean, I summoned all the mules at one of the bases, but the TO army was already destroying. I had already lost 2 bases at that point. In other words, there was nothing standing between the TO army killing the last base that I had mining, and there's just no army.
So you're saying even if we had a higher resource collection rate, it would have
There's no
disappeared
army.
quickly.
Yeah, there's no. Like the
It would
problem
have
is
been
that I
destroyed.
didn't. The problem is that I didn't go to counter ground this time. Had I gone to counter ground, we would have been okay, because then I would have had siege tanks and Thors all over the place. But I went mass Vikings, so that's where all my gas went. Right?
So given that I can counter with a unit that only attacks up, and you can counter with a unit that only attacks up. Why? And I have the armored unit. Why did you ask me to go
Ground?
counter ground?
Oh, to change it up.
So it wasn't for a tactical reason. It was for a variety reason.
No. If I wanted to win, I would have just gone ground like I usually do, and we would have been okay. I would have gone Cyclone. I would have sniped the BCs. Then I would have had the Thors, tank for the siege tank, the Liberators, tank at the fortress, blah blah blah. But I was like, you know what? I'm also worried that the battle cruiser count's gonna get out of hand, because I saw three starports later on with Tech Lab. I'm like, that's 3 BCs at the same time. As much as I would like to let you handle it, I think I'm gonna handle it, because like at the same time I was sniping all the medevacs. So basically I was trying to help you dampen the damage against the bile.
What I'm saying is your decision to change it up, didn't that
was purely for variety.
But didn't that like you can't swap a Viking for a corruptor? It'll do a lot worse, won't it?
No, because I can outproduce. I can produce as many corruptors as I can produce more Vikings than I can. Like basically, Vikings you just no go versus Skytoss because of Storm, right? But versus Terran, it's an okay choice.
No, but I said versus, as opposed to a corruptor that is actually armored.
I'm not. Let me think of my words really quick. I'm not arguing to say. If I had to make an articulate point here, I'm not arguing for Vikings better counter to be disruptors. I merely picked that unit because I figured if you go ground, you're gonna have all your units on the bottom. Therefore, I need to pick an anti-air unit, i.e., only the Viking, who can basically stay out of your way. So if you decide to go ultras, if you decide to go lurkers, I'm not sitting there going, Andrew, get your ultras out of the way so my cyclones can target the BCs.
I was just wondering that even if I had executed it a little better, whether our odds would have been the same.
Yeah, I think so. Cause I cleared out all the medevacs, which made all the bio army squishy. But there was just no army from you, unfortunately. Not enough, I should say. Not that there wasn't. There just wasn't enough. In other words, I did my job. I took care of all the air threats.
But if you have lurkers versus siege tanks, lurkers lose.
Okay, lurker siege tanks. That's why I said either complemented with Hydra or infestors. Plus, I had Liberators complementing it as well. It's just I can't push the Liberators forward until you clear out the bile. There was one point where I defended against them by myself. Remember when you said you lost your whole army? Defending my third? When that happened, I defended myself just using Liberators and Vikings. That was not optimal. I need a ground army to back that up. There was no ground army, and I traded very unevenly, but I managed to hold. And enough of those bad trades, and I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna start building factories. So I opt out of my 4 starports, and I built 4 factories, or more factories to 5. And then I started pumping out some Thors and some siege tanks. And that's the only reason I think we even won that really big fight. Because the thing is, your army went forward, you were getting killed. I told you to back off, you backed off, but by that point you lost half your army already. You basically engaged by yourself. Now the second time when I was saying, okay, now let's poke, that's because I had my Thors in the sky. I mean, sorry, my Vikings in the sky.
I think you... You must have been referring to the moment at 13 minutes. There were only minor losses. Unless you're talking about HP lost.
Maybe I don't remember, to be honest.
I don't remember.
There was
Okay.
I fought them a couple of times. I didn't just fight them when I fought them with you. Like, they were attacking me for a while.
I am getting a drink. Lurkers are a lot harder to use than A-move Ultralisks. I have a lot of memories of them just dying. Because they're not burrowed.
Again, I don't doubt it. It's like unsieged siege tanks. It's the same thing. So I can understand. With that said, like I said, I really just wanted to shake it up. That's all. But if it's too much, we can switch back. I don't mind. I had an alternative motive that wasn't tactical.
Well, I did ask for variety.
There you go.
However, the Zerg round is kind of limited.
The Zerg round? What does that mean?
The Ultralists can't shoot up.
Oh.
They
Yeah,
don't have
just
10
like the Vikings
range.
can't shoot down.
Adun Toridas.
Right, but Corruptors can't shoot down either.
Right.
Turn Protoss. Okay then. Terran Protoss. Well,
Your mineral reserves are insufficient.
if they're not gonna do anything, I'm just gonna go harass them with swarm hosts.
Okay.
Gateway first.
Let me guess. Double gas. Ooh, you could take their gas.
You have not enough minerals.
After you're done scouting, I mean.
No wall. No barracks.
Is that guy even building anything? Oh yeah. Single. This is a proxy rack, proxy rack, proxy rack, proxy rack. Find it, find it, find it, find it, find it, find it. That's a proxy
I'm
rack.
searching here. There's a probe in the base. And then, let's see. Oh, no, I don't have a fleet yet. Crap. I did not prevent the double gas.
I think we have a bigger problem on our hands right now.
Well,
Did you find the Terran bases?
nope. I'm making roach now.
The enemy assaults your drones.
Oh,
Will
here
you
they
not
are.
defend them?
Wait, where's? Oh, well, there's one.
Oh, that's where you put it. Okay, that's right there. No, there's nothing to worry about. We found it.
Okay, then I'm just gonna go lair now.
Ah, a new queen has emerged from your hive cluster.
I'm gonna go take a secret base. I didn't see anything besides like Marines.
Yeah, I don't think they're doing anything special. At least not from what I saw. That's Skytoss for sure, dude. That's single gateway. Hey, look, there's the Stargate. What a surprise.
The enemy has engaged your brood
Damn
in
it, where's
combat.
my lair?
You must spawn additional overlords. You have not enough minerals. Put your harvesters to work.
God,
I
I
saw
hate
an
how
adept.
the loading thing works. Closing the door.
The floating thing?
The loading thing for the
Your
command
mineral
center.
reserves are
I sent
insufficient.
5 SCVs, and it picks up 5 random SCVs that are closest distance. It's annoying because it picks off the ones that are mining gas. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Okay, open the door. I was just trying to wait for depths. They didn't come. Oh no, they're killing your workers. On my way.
Evolution complete. Insufficient energy.
They're near your area now. Wait, no, you have nothing there. Never mind.
Let me fight him.
The enemy lays siege to your
Okay,
allies'
making
base.
infestation
Your
kit
allies'
now.
base is accepted my command.
And then, how are the adepts? There's still adepts. Okay, attack now.
Your brood descends upon the allies' not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. Put your harvesters to work. You have not enough minerals. Your mineral reserves are insufficient. You have not enough minerals. Put your harvesters to work.
Well, the good news is I don't see any secret bases. The bad news is I don't know where the void rays are.
There are no void rays. I just told you, an oracle came to attack me and I lost a bunch of workers.
Okay, well then your mic was muted because you did not say that.
Terran also has the space. Terran also has the space.
You've not enough Vespene gas.
Okay. We good? I'm taking a third.
You must harvest more Vespene gas. You
Okay.
require more Vespene gas.
I think I executed the build wrong because I don't have any gas.
Your brood requires additional overload.
Yours to command.
The enemy lays siege to your allies' base. The enemy has engaged your brood in combat. Your ally requires your aid. You've not enough Vespene gas.
And then, okay.
You've gathered all available minerals from a cluster.
Orders.
The enemy assaults your hive cluster.
Well, I got a lift off on the gold.
Nice. I'm about to take out this Protoss base. Protoss base has been destroyed.
Void ray.
That ability requires more
Ready?
energy. Your ally has entered the fray. Stand as one.
Making corruptor building now.
Insufficient energy. Your brood is spread too thin. Spawn additional overlords.
Thank you for the vision on your poop thingy.
Your ally has engaged the enemy.
The mortals are all dead.
Okay.
Retreating. They have
You
siege
must
things.
spawn additional overlords.
Yours to command.
Taking my third now.
Mineral field exhausted. Perhaps it's time to consider a hidden base. A mineral field.
Looks like Terran is going bio.
Battle
Your
cruisers.
brood descends upon the enemy.
Where? Hang on.
You've depleted a mineral cluster.
On my way. I have enough to intercept.
Yeah, okay, good. You see
I
that.
see him, I see him, I see him, I see him.
The
Your
corruptor
forces are
building
under
is
attack.
out now, so I make 8 corruptors.
Your ally has entered the fray. Stand as one.
You retreat.
What do I do now?
That command is unacceptable.
I need another base.
Colossus.
The enemy has engaged your brood in
Those
combat.
are moving.
Morph location blocked. Your ally requires your aid.
Are we still harassing the gold, or what happens to the Stormhost?
I'm harassing with them now.
Okay.
Unacceptable command. Your forces are under attack.
I also have the
Your base is under attack. Your ally requires your aid. Spread too thin. Spawn additional overlords.
Oh, there's a lot more battle cruisers now. They're here.
Your hive cluster is threatened.
And then
Where are they?
I don't know anymore.
I see him.
Your brood descends upon the enemy.
Okay, they all teleported back.
The enemy
Wait,
assaults your hive
Oh, you're gonna
cluster.
switch to brutes. Got it.
I'm
Moving the
gonna-
forward
Enemy has
position here.
engaged your brood
Moving
in
the forward
combat.
position there.
I'm engaging the battle cruisers.
Your brood requires additional overlords.
Are you gonna be okay by
Okay, I
yourself?
just killed two
Battle cruisers?
battle cruisers.
Your base is under attack. You must spawn additional overlords.
Man, I only have
Your brood
like
requires
32
additional
workers.
Your ally has entered the fray.
They're here.
Stand as one.
Oh no, they're just sending their some small force.
So they're throwing away stuff.
I don't think so. I think
Your
this is
brood
their.
descends
This is
upon
what
the
they're doing
enemy.
instead of scanning. We have a tower now.
Your hive cluster is threatened.
Okay, I make I'm gonna engage more battle cruisers and then kill the
Okay.
fleet beacon.
Perfect. Good job, Andrew. I'll be joining in a bit. Almost maxed out.
I see Dark Templar.
I have ravens already.
Okay.
You've gathered all available minerals. You must harvest more Vespine gas. The enemy assaults your hive. Your forces are under attack. Your allies' base is in peril. Your ally has engaged the enemy. You require more Vespine gas. Mineral field exhausted. Your hive command is unacceptable. Hidden base. You've depleted a mineral cluster.
Maxed out.
A mineral field has been depleted.
I forgot to make workers.
The enemy has engaged.
Okay,
your
well I'm ready to
brood in
move out.
combat.
Do I move out without you? Do you
Your
have anything?
mutation has completed.
I have some brood lords, that's about it.
Alright. Go with my army. Good, good. You have them distracted on the opposite side. Move.
A bunch of battle cruisers are in my main base.
Your brood descends upon the
Screw
enemy.
it.
Your
I
ally
lost
has
my
push
main
in, push in,
base.
push in.
Stand as one. You've not enough.
How's your
I need gas. Do you have gas?
yeah, request a lot.
Your
You
forces
can
are
request a
under
lot more
attack.
than that if you need it.
Your allies' base is under attack. The enemy is engaged your brood in combat. Your ally requires your aid. The enemy lays siege to your allies' base. Your forces are under attack. Your ally has entered the fray. Stand as one. The enemy is exterminating your drones. Your mineral
I defeated them. I
reserves are
defeated the Terran, the
insufficient.
Protoss
Your
army
brood
at
descends
the
upon
base.
the
Okay.
enemy.
Pushing forward.
You've gathered all of your allies' base is in peril. The enemy your base is under attack. Combat. Your ally has engaged the enemy. Morph location blocked. Your hive cluster is threatened. Your ally's base is under attack. Your forces are under attack. The enemy lays siege to your ally's base.
I'm getting rid of the battle
Your brood
cruisers. Are there any
descends
left?
upon
Or
your
no?
ally
No,
requires
no,
your
no,
aid.
okay.
There's a lot.
Where?
They're coming back to the main base.
Okay, I have 8 corruptors ready to defend.
You must harvest
Get
more
to the front
Vespene
army.
gas.
What?
They're heading.
Okay.
The enemy
Get
has
to the army
engaged
here,
your
they're
brood
coming
in
here.
combat.
They're here.
Oh, I see.
Cheeto spray. They should be. You should be able to like almost kill them with one volley now. Bringing in reinforcements.
You require more Vespene gas.
I only have 3 corruptors
You've
left.
not enough Vespene gas. You must harvest more Vespene gas.
How much gas do you have?
A lot. 2,000 plus.
Oh, no, damn it.
Falling back, falling back,
You
falling
have
back,
not
falling
enough
back,
minerals.
falling back. I lost
Your
everything.
brood descends upon the enemy.
They're not mining. Just rebuild, rebuild. We'll push in a bit. Now, just to put things in perspective,
You have
we didn't
not
win that
enough
fight.
minerals.
We didn't kill anything of significance.
Where's the
all.
Protoss army?
It's dead. It's probably rebuilding somewhere. There you go. He's switching to Sky Toss. So, you who don't like Sky Toss,
Those carriers
right
are
there.
not. Oh.
Tempest, 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 Tempest.
Okay, I'll just make more
You
corruptors
require
then.
more Vespene gas.
Oh
You've
crap!
not enough
My
Vespene gas. You've depleted a
tech
mineral
buildings
cluster.
are about to die. Let's prevent that from happening.
Your mineral reserves are insufficient. You have not enough minerals. Put your harvesters to work.
Tech buildings
So
are
funny.
almost dead.
Your mineral reserves are insufficient. You have not enough minerals.
Do you have spare money? Let's see.
Yes.
You have not enough minerals. Put your harvesters to work.
I should take another
Your
base.
mineral
Oh, I'm
reserves are
already-
insufficient. You have not enough minerals.
We're about to lose, just so you know.
Then why are we playing?
Because if you can hurry up, we have a slight chance of
Okay,
holding
I
them
have 6.
at the time.
I have 14 corrupts.
You have not enough minerals. Put your harvesters
More in production?
to work.
Request money if you don't. If more are not in production.
Let's see.
You have not enough
Sent.
minerals.
Here they come.
Your forces are under attack.
Hope you're ready.
Your allies' base is in peril.
I have the BCs over there. Ready to move?
Yeah.
Let's go. It's gonna be Tempest Archon.
What are we fighting? The Protoss first?
Yes, we have to. Right now they're split. Let's
Mineral
go.
field
Right here, right here.
exhausted.
Okay, right clicking.
Push in, push in, push in.
Your allies'
There's nothing
base is
for
under
the Tempest
attack.
to fight anymore. I mean, for the.
The enemy has
The
engaged your
BCs
brood
at
in
my
combat.
base. You
I'll,
can send them there now. Yep,
Okay.
yep. I'll push ground here by myself.
Your forces are under attack.
I'm just gonna go straight for the jugular
Your
on the
allies'
against
mineral
Protoss.
reserves are insufficient. You've harvested all the Vespene that geyser has to offer. You have not enough minerals.
Okay, he
Put your
teleported.
harvesters to work. Your brood
Hurry, hurry,
descends
hurry,
upon
come
the
back.
enemy.
Where
Your ally
did he
has entered the
teleport to,
fray.
do you know?
Stand as
Come on,
one.
I
Andrew.
see,
He's
I
gonna
see,
come
I
fight me
see.
here. Oh, I think we got this. Nice, nice, nice.
Your
He came from
mineral
behind.
reserves are
Nice job,
insufficient.
Andrew. Pushing against Protoss. We have to shut down
You
his
have not
production.
enough- Your ally
The Terran is
requires
no
your
longer a
aid.
threat.
Your ally has entered the fray. Stand as one.
Go, 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 go.
Where? Shut down his production.
Get us some.
You've
Get
not
get
enough
some detectors,
energy.
please.
I
The
have
enemy
I
has
have
engaged your
detectors.
brood in combat.
Here with my Thors.
Yeah, I have one there.
I'm killing DT still. I'm keep having to scan.
You have not enough. Your ally requires your aid. You have not enough. Your ally has
You have
engaged
money?
the enemy.
Killing them now. Yes, request.
Money.
Your mineral
Okay.
reserves
Set,
are
set, 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 set.
Your brood.
Shutting down the Starforce. He's switching to Void Race.
Spawn additional loadouts.
Mass Voyagers heading out to the top left of the map. Moving up there next. Here. That's where
Your
his next army is
extractor
gathering. Let's go. If you can't, send links to the. Oh, nice. You got it. You got it right. Good job, Andrew.
Your ally has entered the fray. Stand as one. A mineral field has been depleted.
Very good job, Andrew.
The enemy lays siege to your ally's base.
Wow.
Your forces are under attack. Your ally's base is in peril. A battle for the legends.
Aren't you glad I was taking bases?
Yes.
Enough to fuel your army and mine. Not today, Terminator. Not today.
Okay, if you had 7,000 minerals, I would have built like lots of hatcheries.
I don't know. I told you I had a lot.
Yeah.
And I was
guess I should've
microing my
just-
ravens. I was microing my ravens, so you could not. I'm sorry. And I was defending my main against the BCs. Too many things going on.
So I guess
But every time you request it, I send it immediately, right?
yeah, I'll just I need a new way of thinking about that. I'll just request like I'll just double the amount I request every time.
Here's the thing, let me save you some time. Just request, and if it goes through, just hit the request button again. It automatically autofills the last amount requested.
What?
Because if you have to sit there and click it, you can't input a number, can you? All you have to
Oh,
press
you
the little...
mean...
Yeah, because if you sit there
Oh.
and double it, you're gonna waste a lot of time just clicking that button.
No, okay, well then I'll give you another trick. If you press Control and scroll up, it goes up faster. So you don't have to click the button 8 times. You press Control and scroll up.
Here's the thing though, at that point you're gonna be... I think requesting 1,000 should be enough to recursively request, because the problem is if you start going crazy, you might actually drain me.
Right, but then I can just give them back. Right.
Once again, wasting more time. I mean, we shouldn't be...
Fine.
It shouldn't be
Fine. 1,000. I guess
yeah,
1,000's a
1,000
good number.
minerals, 1,000 minerals, or 2,000 minerals, 1,000 gas. Just request it. If I tell you I still have a lot more, the reason I say a lot is because I'll quickly glance at it and just go back to whatever it is I was doing.
So you
again,
don't know
if
the
nothing's
number.
happening,
You just see
triple digits
4
or
blobs.
4 digits. Yes, exactly. Like I just look at it quick and then just go back to what I'm doing. Again, if I'm not attacking, I'll tell you. But the thing is, you tend to ask me in the middle of a fight. Like for example, right there he tried ambushing my Thors with DTs while you were asking me. And again, it worked out. You just kept asking, do you have money? And I was like, yeah, I have a lot. And you just kept requesting and it worked out. You would ask, I would reply.
Okay.
Right?
Yes. But it still would have been a lot faster. I guess I just need to act on it. Like
Yeah.
you just say a lot, then I'll just request and then make stuff and then. No, but then I can't.
Yep.
I still can't long-term plan. I'm like.
Well, you're not supposed to depend on me like that. I'm not supposed to be fueling you.
Unless we were really trying to win.
Yes, unless we were really like right there. I was on 7 bases, and you were like on 3 or 4 or something. Like every time we fought, I was still taking bases and taking more bases and more bases. Like I was mining non-stop, and I was mining a lot of gas because you were going broods and I was going Thors.
I don't get. I count 5. Where's the 7th, 6th, and 7th?
Bottom right, I had 1. Then the one next to that one is 2. The one to the left of that one
So
should be 3.
Count
the
these,
gold is 4.
You count these
yeah,
building
like all of them
bases
in total.
as
Yes. I mean, you have to because I mean those are mules just sitting there waiting for me to summon them.
command centers are mules. What?
Yeah. Orbitals.
But these
I have
outer
3 orbitals.
these
Well, these outer ones need to be fortresses because that's where I get attacked.
hence my confusion.
But they're mining. Those are mining, right? The 3 fortresses are mining. The 3 orbitals are sitting with mules. Actually, I was using the energy to scan.
Why don't you just summon all the mules?
Okay, let me put it to you this way. I told you that when you were talking to me about requesting minerals, I was on the lookout for the DTs because he tried ambushing my Thors. In other words, I needed the energy for scans.
Right, but you're
At
complaining about mules, and then you're saying you need energy for scans.
I'm not complaining about any. Alright, can we just not talk about it? I mean, it's a Terran thing. Unless you're trying to understand Terran, it really doesn't matter. Like,
okay,
every orbital is potential money as long as it's stacking up energy. That's how I think about it. So every CC
right,
I count it as a base.
Right. So I always get intimidated by your base number, and then it's like, wait a minute, that sounds too good to be true. 7, and then I look and it's 5. So I guess that makes more sense.
Where are you counting 5. Are you? Did you not notice that the freaking BCs took two of them out?
No, I didn't notice that.
Okay then.
I'm looking at the end.
Okay, yeah, no, I already lost 2 bases at that point.
Okay.
For example, the gold. Don't you see it's empty? There was a command
Right,
center there.
but you didn't say I built 7. You said I was on 7.
Well, again, I just realized if you're not counting 7, then I probably lost them because there was BCs in our bases, right?
Okay, so it's a case of you did not have the information.
Yeah. Like, I know I built them. Whether they're still up at the end, I don't know. My concern was just pushing forward at that point and taking more bases. I mean, the reason that's important is because it kind of talks about the legacy of how many bases you went for. If you want to be that exact, then in that case, you were on what, like 1 base, 2 base at the end? Mining, right? Even
I
in
was
the
on
game
2
where
base mining.
well, there you go. Even in the and even in the match where like we completely overwhelm the other team and I take a bunch of bases, like if I saturate every single one of those places, it's just not gonna work out. But the thing I keep telling you is that when you decide to play tier 3 units, you need that many command centers because, or you need that many bases because you need to be saturating the gas. That's the most important gas. It's not about the minerals. I'm always gonna have more minerals than gas.
Right.
Like, there's been matches where I play against you where I'm not even mining minerals, I'm just mining gas. Because it's more
Right.
important, and I have less of it.
Yep.
That's all.
Liko, request to join the party.
Party time.
Well, I guess you're playing with Liko now.
Actually, I was about to call it quits.
Okay. I talk to you later then. Bye bye.
GG's, Androngs. Thanks for the games.